These days, everyone says the same thing. Just walk more. But here's the truth most folks never hear. Walking alone may not be enough to protect your heart. In fact, if you're over 60, relying only on walking could actually put unnecessary strain on your joints and still leave your heart, lungs, and circulation understimulated. Especially if you've ever dealt with knee pain, fatigue, or limited mobility. You already know, even a short walk can sometimes feel like climbing a mountain. So here's the twist that might surprise you. Some of the most effective heart-saving exercises can be done sitting in a chair, right from your own home. They don't leave you breathless. They don't hurt your knees. And according to some cardiac surgeons, they may actually be better for your heart than walking alone. This video could be a real eye-opener, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover 5 expert-approved, gentle alternatives to walking that are helping thousands of older adults move better, feel stronger, and live longer without leaving the house. Ready? Let's take that first small step together. Alternative number 1, chair-based foot pumps. Let's start with something so simple, yet incredibly powerful. It's called the chair-based foot pump, and it's quietly becoming a game changer for seniors with poor circulation. All you need is a chair and your feet. No shoes, no gym, no fancy equipment. Just sit back and gently lift your toes up. Then press them down. Now lift your heels up, then back down. Repeat that slowly. Toes, heels, toes, heels. You're not just moving your feet. You're activating your calf muscles, often called the second heart of your body. Why? Because your calf muscles pump blood back up from your legs to your heart. And when you don't move much, blood tends to pool in your lower legs, causing swollen ankles, cold, numb feet, even an increased risk of clots. Foot pumps gently reverse that. They're especially helpful if you feel helpless about moving more or get dizzy from standing. Just ask Harold, 78, from Dayton, Ohio. He shared, "I couldn't walk more than a few feet without feeling lightheaded, so I started doing foot pumps while watching old westerns. Within 2 weeks, the swelling in my ankles went down and I had more energy by the day." He told us, smiling, "I feel like I'm part of my own recovery now." That's the beauty of it. It's not about how far you move. It's how regularly you get your blood flowing. Alternative number 2, wall push-ups. Now let's talk about push-ups, but not the kind that land you on the floor. These are wall push-ups, reimagined for your stage of life. No sweating, no strain, no getting down or back up. Just you and a wall, and a quiet reminder that your upper body still has strength waiting to be used. Here's how to begin. Stand facing a wall. Place your palms flat, shoulder height, just a bit wider than your shoulders. Step back slightly. Slowly bend your elbows and lean toward the wall. Then push yourself back. Start with just 5 gentle reps. Breathe as you go. Feel your chest, arms, and even your core gently wake up. Unlike walking, which pounds the joints, wall push-ups bring circulation to the upper body, helping you breathe easier and even lift your mood. Eleanor, 82, from Boise, Idaho, began with just a few each morning. "I thought my body was too old. Turns out, it just needed permission," she told us, laughing. These small motions added up. Her posture improved. Her confidence returned. Because wall push-ups don't just build muscle, they help you stand taller, breathe deeper, and remind you of something important. Your body still has your back. Alternative number 3, seated leg lifts. Now, let's shift focus to something that quietly supports you every day, your legs. If you've ever dealt with ankle swelling, cold feet, or that heavy dragging feeling after sitting too long, you're not alone. Seated leg lifts are a gentle way to wake up circulation, especially in your lower body. Here's how to start. Sit tall in a sturdy chair. Keep both feet flat on the floor. Now, slowly lift one foot a few inches, hold for a second, then lower. Switch legs and repeat. That's it. This simple motion fires up your thighs, calves, and glutes, which helps blood return to the heart and encourages a lower resting heart rate over time. It can even improve your stamina without standing up. But there's another benefit too. Every lift tells your brain, I still control my body. Walter, 79, from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, shared this with us. I started doing leg lifts during commercial breaks. After a week, my feet weren't cold anymore, and for the first time in years, I felt alive again. That's the quiet power of movement. No gym, no sweat, no pressure. Just a simple daily habit that turns your experience into something beautiful. Wisdom in motion. Alternative number 4, hand grip squeezes. Let's move now from your legs to something smaller, but just as powerful, your hands. You may not think much about grip strength, but cardiologists are paying close attention. Why? Because research now links grip strength to heart health, better blood pressure control, and even neuromuscular longevity. Here's how it works. Each time you squeeze something, like a tennis ball or soft stress ball, you activate tiny arteries in your hands and forearms. This signals your blood vessels to respond and relax, which can actually help lower systolic blood pressure over time. Even better, grip work is now being used to support independence because stronger hands mean better balance, better reaction times, and a stronger sense of self. Here's how to start. Hold a softball in one hand, squeeze gently, hold for 3 seconds. Then release. Repeat 10 times. Switch hands. You can do this while watching television, chatting on the phone, or sitting in the sun with a cup of tea. Ruth, 80, from Charleston, South Carolina, said it best. I started with a little yellow ball. After a few days, I noticed my heartbeat felt steadier, and somehow I had more energy to get through the day. That's the magic of micro movement. Each squeeze is a small victory you can hold on to. Alternative number 5, seated straight leg holds. This final move may look simple, but it holds surprising power. Seated straight leg holds are one of the closest ways to mimic walking without actually getting up. When you lift and hold your leg out in front of you, you're not just building strength. You're doing something even more vital, helping your blood flow safely back to your heart. This small motion cuts down venous pressure, improves oxygen delivery, and helps reduce that heavy leg feeling that slows you down. Here's how to do it. Sit upright in a sturdy chair. Lift one leg straight out in front of you, just a few inches off the ground. Hold for 5 seconds, then lower. Switch legs and repeat. At first, you might only manage 2 or 3 reps. That's more than enough. Because every time you lift that leg, you're retraining your muscles to support your next step. Literally. Frank, 78, from Tucson, Arizona, started after a mild stroke. He shared, I couldn't walk to the end of the driveway, but I could do these, and suddenly I felt like I was doing something again. And he was. Because your greatest gift isn't youth, it's dignity and the inner strength to reclaim it. You're not too weak to heal. You're already healing just by starting. Conclusion. Let's be honest, aging isn't easy. Some days, it feels like your world is shrinking, like parts of you are quietly slipping away. Maybe your body doesn't move like it used to. Maybe you feel invisible or tired in ways words can't explain. But there's something still alive in you, something steady, resilient, and wise. These exercises aren't just movements. They're messages. Every toe tap, every squeeze, every lifted leg says, I'm still here. I still matter. You are not broken. You are rebuilding. And sometimes healing doesn't happen in a gym. It happens in a quiet kitchen chair, when warmth returns to your feet, your breath deepens, and you remember who you've always been. Capable, courageous, still becoming.